Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rizki Ihsan, and I conducted this research in collaboration with Mrs. Katarina Priyatiningsi. We are both from the Bandung Polytechnic Negeri Bandung, where we have been working on this project to provide a comprehensive assessment of the habitability of these residential areas. The title of our presentation is Assessment of Habitation Suitability of Residential Areas for Rusunawa Asset in Bandung City. Thank you for attention. And now let's move on the details of this study. To start, it is important to understand the concept of habitability, which play a key role in determining the comfort, safety, and well-being of residents. When we talk about habitability, we are looking at the whether living environments are designed to meet basic human needs, like providing enough space, adequate ventilation, and clean water. Without this, the quality of life can be significantly impacted. However, in the West Java in the 2023, SDGs report showed that only 36.75% of the government residential development target has been achieved. This means that half a large portion of the population is still struggling with inadequate housing. Now, in the case of the Bandung City Rusunawa, which provides affordable housing for low-income residents, we see some major challenges. These include overcrowding with limited space of person which effective resident comfort for ventilation and sanitation system, meaning there isn't enough clean water, proper drainage, and increasing health risks. Public facilities like park and playground are underutilized, limiting social interaction, and finally, safety measures are indicated with many fire protection systems being non-functional. Given this condition, the objective of this study is to assess the habitability performance of Rusunawa area in Bandung City. We will be focusing on the key areas such as physical condition, building, social interaction, security and safety, environment health, and sustainability. We will use the important performance analysis or IPA method to identify where improvements are needed most. In this study, our primary goals in assess the habitability performance of Rusunawa in Bandung City. We are using established habitability theories and public housing typology to measure how well these areas provide adequate living condition for residents. To achieve this, we're focusing on several key dimensions. First, the physical condition of the building and infrastructure, such as adequacy of living space, ventilation, and access to utilities like clean water and electricity. Next, we examine social interaction by evaluating how well public space support community engagement and culture activities. Another critical are is security and safety, where we assess the availability of fire protection system and overall safety measure for residents. Additionally, we look at environment health, which involves the waste management, cleanliness, and impact to living condition on resident health. Finally, we assess sustainability by looking how well Rusunawa manage water and energy consumption, and well as the integration of housing with surrounding urban area. The expected outcome of this study is to provide insight into area that require improvement and make recommendation for enhancing the quality of life for residents in this housing area. In this study, we followed a mixed method approach. This means we combined both quantitative and qualitative method to assess habitability of personal housing. This approach allows you to get comprehensive understanding of the living condition from both numerical data and personal experience. For data collection, we employed several methods. On-site observation, we conducted to inspect the physical condition of personal buildings. We also carry out interview with designed to gather the personal experience and certification levels. Additionally, we review documents and policies related housing regulation and use questionnaire with Likert scale to quantify residents' perception of habitability. For sampling, we use propositional random sampling technique across the three Rusunawa locations, Cingised, Rancacili, and Sadang Serang. Out of the total population of 845 households, we calculated a sample size of 372 respondents using the solving formula ensuring a representative sample from each location. Finally, for data analysis, we applied important performance analysis IPA method. The technique helped us evaluate resident expectation, again, and actual performance of various habitability indicators. The result were in the mapped on the Cartesian diagram, allowing us to pinpoint the key areas in need of improvement. Okay. In the study, we'll use important performance analysis or IPA to assess the improvement of case indicator compared to how important the are to resident with the formula like in the picture. And this method allows to map the result into a required quadrant for quadrant like quadrant A concentrate here, high performance, low performance, this area needed immediate improvement. Quadrant B, keep up good work, high performance, this area are doing well and should be maintained. And quadrant C, low priority, low importance and low performance, the area don't require immediate attention. And quadrant D, possible overkill, low performance, and high performance, effort hill can be reduced. This analysis help us identify where we need to focus our research to improve habitability. Okay, this result about habitability assessment result from 6 dimension, and with the indicator and the overall the assessment of habitability in Rusunawa in the Bandung city have a 3.15, or the meaning is less habitable. Okay, let's move the slide. Analysis physical condition and infrastructure. In the slide, we present the result of the analysis for the physical condition of the building and infrastructure based on the ICAST indicator. 1. Condition of the building unit score 3.93, indicating the structural integrity of building is generally satisfactory and meets residents. And then 2. Space education received and a score of 2.19, showing that overcrowding is a significant issue. The available space per resident is less than the recommended standard of 7.2 square meter, which causes discomfort for inhabitants. And 3. Ventilation scored 3.78. Reflection for air circulation within the buildings, they contribute to an unhealthy living environment and needs improvement. And 4. In contrast, the energy and electricity network performed well with a score of 4.15. This indicates the electricity supply are reliable and constantly meets the resident need. And 5, the telecommunication network also scored highly at the 4.55, indicating that phone and internet service area well provided, allowing for stable and reliable connectivity. And 6, however, the clean water supply scored only 2.54, reflecting serious issue with both water quality and availability. The supply is inconsistent and inadequate for daily use. And the 7, similarly, the wastewater network score 2.57, highlighting inspection in the swage and the sanitation system, which pose potential health risks. And the final, the dryness and network scoring the 2.53, showing that the system is indicating often leading for waterlogging and environment issue, especially during the rainy season. In the summary, while the electricity and telecommunication service performance well, critical areas such as space education, ventilation, water supply, water supply, and drainage require urgent attention and improvement. So next, the analysis social interaction. This slide, we look at the analysis social and cultural interaction with the Rusunawa based on three key indicators. First, public space availability received a score of 3.10, which is indicating that public space such as park and playground are limited. These spaces are essential for fostering social interaction among residents, but the current availability and quality suspension. And second, community activities scored 2.95, reflecting a lack for organizing social and cultural events. Without regular activities, residents have fewer opportunities to engage with each other, reducing the sense of community and social cohesion. And third, and, and the last, cultural facilities such as community halls and sport venues scored 2.85, showing that this space of often underutilizes on poor condition. This leads to favor cultural engagement and less participation in communal activities. In summary, in well are three are some public space in lack of community activities and underutilization of cultural facilities, meaning with social and cultural interaction within the Rusunawa is limited and improvements are needed to enhance residents' community. Next, the analysis, security, and safety. This slide, of course, we focusing on the analysis and the security and safety dimension based on two indicators. The first indicator on condition, the fire protection, which is a received a score 2.16, the indicating that fire safety measures such as fire extinguishers and alarms are often non-functional or poorly maintained. These poses are serious risks to resident safety and requires urgent attention to ensure the system are fully operational. The second indicator, environmental safety, which including the presence of CCTV cameras and educate street lighting. These areas score 5.20, indicating that these systems are well maintained and contribute significantly to resident sense security. The presence of CCTV and lighting helps to determine the extent to overall safety of the neighborhood. In a summary, while environment safety measures such as CCTV and lighting are performing well, there is a critical need to improve fire protection system to ensure resident safety. Next, analysis environmental health. We will discuss analysis of the environmental health dimension focusing on two case indicators. The first indicator is waste management, which scores 2.55. Disease categories uninhabitable. The waste management system in Rusunawa is poorly implemented, with irregular waste collection and lack of recycle facilities. This has led to unsanitary conditions which negatively affect both the environment and health of residents. Improvement in waste management are essential to ensure living and condition. The second indicator of the cleanliness of surroundings, which scores 3.20, indicating that conditions are less habitable, where 3 are efforts to maintain cleanliness the overall public space and the surrounding is insufficient, resulting in the leader unhygienic area throughout the Rusunawa. In summary, both waste management and cleanliness require significant improvements to ensure a healthy and hygienic environment for the residents. Next, the area integration analysis. The analysis of the area integration based on 5 indicators. One, accessibility to education facilities, indicating that the Rusunawa has good access to nearby schools and universities. This is particularly beneficial to families with children, ensuring to easy access to education. The accessibility to health service or the health service, the showing the resident have adequate access to local clinic and hospital. This ensures that healthcare needs can be without significant difficulty. And three, public transportation connectivity, receive a score 0.30 categories is less habitable. Although there are public transportation options, they are limited with infrequent service and inadequate roads, making commute and challenging for some residents. And for pedestrian pathway, are also classified as less habitable. The pedestrian infrastructure is poorly maintained and unsuspicious facilities for residents with disabilities, making mobility difficult and the surrounding area. And five, proximity to commercial service, indicating that the Rusunawa in rationality while integrating will be never solved. And market, providing resident as well to the daily necessities without major inconvenience. In summary, while the Rusunawa benefits from good accessibility to education and health service, there are challenges related to public transportation and pedestrian pathways that need attention. And the last, the analysis area sustainability. The present analysis of the sustainability dimension based on two key indicators. One, water and energy consumption control. The score 3.18, indicating that the management of water and energy resources is generally efficient. Systems are placed to ensure that resident has consistent to this research will be promoting sustainable use, the helping to balance consumption with affordability, contributing positively to a sustainability of this area. And two, the rainwater absorption infrastructure received a score 2.85, classified as less habitable. The current infrastructure from rainwater absorption is underdeveloped, leading to frequent waterlogging during heavy rains. This contributes to environment issues such as flooding, which affect to both sustainability and livability of the area. Improvement in this area is necessary to better manage rainfall and hedge to long-term sustainability. In the summary, while whether the energy consumption is relatively well managed, there are significant challenges with the rainwater absorption infrastructure that require the attention. And the result of important performance analysis method with use the Cartesius diagram and if every dimension indicator have the value, the habitability and the process to SPSS to the process to we must know the indicator on dimension to need to improvements. There are the concentrate B, concentrate B or concentrate here because in this concept here is a meaning low performance but the expectation in high. So this indicator in the concept here is need to improvement. Okay. The last conclusion and this project or the analysis about the habitability of Rusunawa in the Bandung city, the residential area category is less habitable due to unmet performance expectation in various dimensions. Physical conditions are indicated with limited space, poor ventilation, and issues in the clean water, was water, water and dryness. Social and cultural interaction are hindered by damaged facilities and limited activity space, while environmental safety and adequate fire protection need improvement. Environmental health is compression by irregular waste management. Our integration is suspension for education and health access, but lacks in commercial service and transportation facilities. Sustainability in water and energy conservation is adequate, but the rainwater management require improvement. Okay. It is recommended to improve the asset management for Rusunawa in the Bandung city through asset development as the current residential area condition are less suitable for habitation. Academically, further research should focusing on planning needs and budgets for asset development in Rusunawa to ensure livability. Thank you for attention.